Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Thursdays with RamDev. And I'd like to today talk about the third chapter of emotional freedom. We've talked previously about having an embodied mindfulness in relationship to emotions, particularly difficult emotions. We've talked about having compassion for emotions. But for many of us still, it's difficult to just be with emotions, to have compassion for how we've suffered in response to our emotions, and a tantric approach of diving into the emotion, getting the healing message from the emotion, for many of us is the most direct way to find healing in relationship to emotions. Many of us find that emotions are the main obstacle to resting deeply in meditation. And that's because very often the mind is not connected to our feelings, to our emotions. We need to open up this connection, this channel between the mind and between emotions. And notice how a lot of our activities being filtered through emotional patterns that has come from long ago in our past. So can we begin to befriend difficult emotions? Can we begin to stay with them? And I will say very clearly here that if you've been abused, if you've had a really difficult childhood, don't start with the most difficult emotions. Start with something that's workable. Now, this tantric approach is not just staying on the surface of an emotion, but really being with it, resting with it, staying with it, and particularly not trying to fix it. Can we be with an emotion and not trying to find an antidote, and not try to have compassion to make it go away, but simply to be with what does it feel right now? And we really can't do that until we have explored the previous two stages that we've talked about, the stages of an embodied mindfulness, a compassionate response. But now we're going into the emotion, no resistance, and waiting there, being with there. What is the emotion trying to tell you? What is the message? Can we hear the message? Can we see that the emotion is not good or bad? It's awakened energy. Learning to befriend the emotion, and in the process of doing that, beginning to befriend ourselves, to become familiar with all of ourselves, to make conscious that which was previously unconscious. So finding the healing message in the emotion by staying with it, by not trying to fix it, by feeling what's going on in the body. I wish you the best in this. This has been a very strong practice for me, and I send you lots of love. Bye-bye.